My name is Lecturer Clergy Bishop Kenya Michael Loltome, speaking here in Nairobi National Government this morning in my devotion time. I'm a religious political, preacher because I'm looking forward to be United States of Kenya Republic President come 2027 elections or period to that time, depending with this how this government is going to be. And my first president is none other than retired Kenya Brigadier, His Excellency Nixon Kugubo Jeremiah from Bungoma, the Saluya Bukusu warrior. He was on ballot paper 2007 and he was number 2 according to what we are seeing online during that time election. After, Kibaki was leading and then he was number 2 in the list. Number 3 is Pastor Pius Miro and so forth. So he actually believed that he was actually the number 1, but the election was rigged. And also my powerful Prime Minister in the next government, because I'm looking forward to win without any doubt and beyond reasonable doubt, my Prime Minister will be retired United States of America President, His Excellency Dr. Barack Hussein Obama. Kenyan want him to rule us. So he's going to be our powerful Prime Minister in charge of all government ministries, in charge of those affairs, and also state agencies affairs. I will just be a ceremonial president. I've also taught paramilitary general service unit because I'm a theologian for 12 years, free of charge. I here in Nairobi National Government because I've studied both theological studies, Christianity, good and terrorist theology, and also Islamic studies likewise, terrorist and also good theological studies. Here in Utawala College, an official force equivalent to Kenya Defense Forces in their capabilities of warfare, social and physical warfares. I've also taught, African and Church Bishop Bible College, Narok County Government, for so many years, pastors, and also Covenant College of Missions, pastors, Narok County Government. The way you look at me, maybe you may doubt, because many people are doubting whether I'm a Samburu man when they see my body deflection. But many people believe, and I do believe too, that I'm an Israelite kind of a heritage-born person, but my mom is from Samburu County, Maasai subtribe. And we used to live in Marsabit, where I was born. I was trained at Kapsa Bible College for 4 years as a theologian of Kenya Republic and also other nations too. And also I went to Vision University International University called Vision International University, Ramona, California, here in Kenya, an affiliate campus of United States of America. I also done studies at the Columbia International University, Islamic Studies, alright, theological studies, and I completed. I was sponsored by Chalika International as well as Food for the Hungry, because Chalika International was actually sponsoring my family when I was a student throughout 4 years program, and also been continually sponsoring me so many years since 1991 when they have been in Marsabit. And the founder of this project called Chalika International is called Dr. Max Lang. Alright? Dr. Max Lang is the one actually who is the founder of this organization. He is actually the one, alright? He's the one who is the founder. He's called Dr. Max Lang. So that is how it is. And he used to sponsor people from Marsabit when I was in Marsabit. Yeah, some of the kids he was sponsoring. 1991. Most of these human beings have succeeded in their lives. Some of them are in army, pilot. Here it is actually, here. Some of them are even pilots, some of them are, Kenya Defense Forces, captains, and those speedway officers, SSP, and things like that. Some of the kids who have been sponsoring Some of them look like this. I'm there trying to check one of them health because I've done community health myself. So Dr. Max was the one who was actually helping us a lot. And he was, again, helping so many other nations. Dr. Max Lang, all right? Shalka International Section 58, Nakuru, Kenya, and also Bellingham, New York. So Dr. Max Lang was actually in charge of Philippines. He was sponsoring countries like Philippines, Kenya, Belarus, Haiti, Peru, India, Sri Lanka, Uganda, Thailand, and Mexico. So he was the one who was actually doing that work, and he was poisoned in Kenya, 2001, all right, at Nakuru, and Nakuru Section 58, food poisoning, together with his wife, all right, his wife called, Madam Max Lang. They're from Bellingham, and they have flown to America. I don't know their fate. Although they have been my sponsors, but and he's he's also in law called Stephen Christy Hamba, and also they used to be attending Northwest Baptist Church, 2001, and the person in charge of Childcare International, that church, which was also sponsoring many kids, was called Bedlion. So these are the kids which Dr. Max was actually sponsoring. You can see me checking one of them health. This was actually 1991. All right. This is 1991. This child number was actually A Kambwe 15, number 15. 1612 N1 N 11 2. That is the personal number of this child. And the person who is actually used to be a caretaker of the children is the late Seletan Lakarwisi, the wife of Lakarwisi, but is the daughter of actually Hargura Seletan. He's here. I was told one of his son, I don't know, is a captain, yes, of Kenya Defense Forces, and some children also are successful actually. She has passed away. She was a widow. So I was the one in charge, and there's another lady called they've been helping their hands. So what I want to say here, I want us to know who is a friend. This man was also my friend. He sponsored me throughout my life when I was in Kapsabeba College. He's called Jonathan and Jennifer Stone. Here he is. I've been actually, they left Marsabit frustrated. Marsabit, I don't know whether they have reached, we are told they have not reached even America. I've been placed for bomb in their doorstep in Marsabit. Okay, here, you can check here. Alright, when in Food for the Hungry station, which is actually within every Anglican church of Marsabit. So many of them, people have been in problem. Another friend of mine also who used to help me a lot, and I have helped me so many times, is Logton. Here he is. Yeah, like some is member of parliament now. He used to be my best friend, and he is still. We used to come and come and have see him during his arrival in December 1991, from United States of America. He was in St. Lawrence, not Harvard University. Don't be cheated, when you see even people or him also sometimes putting on Harvard, university kind of a t-shirt, don't think that is from Harvard. Here, he was from St. Lawrence University. So don't just see somebody putting on a t-shirt and you think it's from somewhere. People just put t-shirt or things like that. My friend here is not actually a graduate of Harvard University. Don't because many people are saying like that. Oh, Lewton is from Harvard University. No, he was not from Harvard University here. I am there. All right. We used to come to Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, 1991. Arrival kind of a, you know, arrival kind of a launch to how to when he used to, he used to call us to come and receive him, and then we also encourage him to study in St. Lawrence University together with the late Dr. Charles, who was also assassinated in 2017 election. We used together with him. We used to come and see Leogton off and also his arrival here in Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. He has also helped me several times. One time, he has even paid my medical bill when I was teaching Narok, Narok African Church beside our college, and I was actually struck by malaria. Serious one, very serious one. He paid actually 80,000 for me to be admitted at the Metropolitan Hospital here in Nairobi. Leogton, yes, Leogton, Joseph Leogton, I mean. Joseph Leogton here. Okay, he has paid 80,000 and many times also helped me in one way or another. Alright? When I was I actually after just leaving teaching in Narok Bible College, I was struck by a very terrible kind of malaria, which was nearly to kill me completely. When I was just after immediately completing my studies, teaching actually my class, students were actually taking 4 years kind of theological studies at Narok African Church beside Bible College. I was actually struck by malaria terribly. Because that's now the report I got from the medical doctors at the Metropolitan. So I was unable to help myself because I was so sick. And Leogton gave my stepbrother from our younger mother, the late, because his mother has passed away. My younger, my stepmother, son, called Matthew Loltome, was actually kind of speaker of Master for 10 years. But that time now he was not actually in that docket. He was actually given 80,000 to help me. But instead, I was nearly to die completely. I was nearly rather to die than being helped. I don't know whether the guy what has done with the money. And they also told me before, when I went there, I was just a bit okay, but I was sick. You have been using my, to help me even to stand and to walk. My wife and my son and another young man, a kissy man called Nyangao, and my son Jonte, and my wife Martha. I was unable to walk a lot properly, but I can at least talk. Alright? I can at least talk. So, my brother was given, my stepbrother, Mr. Matthew Loltome, was given 80,000. And he was the one who was handling the money. I don't know whether he has misused the money, I don't know. He told actually me, in that case, remember this is actually, before I forget, this is Dr. Max Lang, the Chalka International, director. Here he is. Remember this kind of stuff. Okay? Yes. So, I don't know whether he has misused the money. This guy knows that I have some kind of a problem in some medications, like procaine penicillin, PP. Because my first wife, I was a Kenya registered nurse, Dr. Rebecca, and he was actually assassinated in Marsabit in 1992, the elections. And he left one son, one of my son called Mario Loltome. Now is a media note, media note kind of a journalist. He has also master's degree from Western University, Muliro University, Masinde Muliro University. Is a journalist. He has his own company called Media North, FM, Variety FM. So this brother of mine knew that my body is reactive to medicine called procaine penicillin, because he's also married to a Kenya registered nurse. They was actually my classmate to my wife, Rebecca Nalayun Puraki. So he went and told the doctor, this guy, there is a kind of a medicine, this man does not actually, his body is reactive. And so they injected me with that kind of a medicine. I told them not, but they kept on saying, no, you have to, because it has to go with other medicines. That one, it's okay now. I was nearly to die completely. All right? I did fall down several times. Even some of I got a lot of problem. I was nearly to die completely. So that's not also a good friend of mine, despite the fact that he's my stepbrother. The guy was nearly to kill me surely. I don't know whether he has wasted money. I don't know. But Leogton has given him 80,000. What do you want to say here? Who is a friend? Because even the person you think is your brother can kill you, sure. I was nearly to be assassinated, but the doctor just knew. I asked, asked me, are you my profession? I told him, yes, I'm a part-time teacher in Narok Bible College, not a full-time by then. All right? An African church, part-time teacher. Not employed fully, because I was just, they say that they will not give you money because Shalika International was supporting you. And I'm not, this is an American kind of an organization. Why can they not pay me money? And I'm teaching Kenyan pastors. AIC, why are they African church? Why are they not teaching me, giving me money? Not good friends, yes. And they have stopped my money. They wrote again, said I am dead. And then now my money has stopped. When I'm teaching Narok Bible College, and now I'm no longer now there. So what do I want to say? How do you know that the person is a good friend? Even your brothers can turn against you. All right? If you read again, if you read even, the book of Genesis chapter 39, you will see. Huh? You will see. If you read Genesis chapter 38 verses 6 and 7, you will see the son of Jacob, called Judah. Okay? One of his sons called Er was so wicked, so wicked person to human beings. And his father has actually become good, although he was among that person, among his brothers who have sold his brother Joseph. But he has repented and left his brothers. And he went and stayed with another man from Abdullam named Hira. And actually his son, if you read Genesis chapter 8 verse 6 and 7, he said Judah got a wife for Er, his firstborn son, and her name was Tamar. But Er, Judah's first son, was wicked in the Lord's sight, so the Lord put him to death. The person was so bad, son of Judah, okay, one of the sons of Jacob, was among the person who sold his brother Joseph to be, bought by Potiphar. And then later on again he was near to be killed. And eventually he became also the president of that foreign country. What do I want to say here? How do we know a good friend? Because even our brothers nowadays can turn against us. Imagine somebody given money, and he's a person, okay, did not actually mess up with the money, and I was nearly to die. I was injected with, I don't know whether he want to seal up the money. He has misused, I don't know. He's called Matthew Oltome. And I'm also Michael Oltome. He's from, my mom was the second wife of Mr. the little Oltome. And his mother was actually the last one, the third one. How do we know? Because even our brothers can kill us. Unapatiwa pesa ya kupeleka mtu hospitali? And you are not, he took me to his house first, here in the pipeline. We went just and walk to the hospital. From there to Metropolitan. We not go with any vehicle. I was okay. The man misused the money given by Joseph Lecton, and he wanted to clear me completely. When we reached Metropolitan, they told me to be on crashes, so that the CTV people will see that even though I will die, that I was in critical condition, but I was okay. But after being injected with the wrong drug, which my body reacted to my body, procaine penicillin, which is not a drug now that cannot be used, I was nearly to go completely. But I was injected. The doctor was actually told me, I will not kill you, but I will help you. But I will inject you very small to check to go with that drug. But it is actually, I told him, no, this thing actually I have a red card. I'm not supposed to be injected with this drug. That's what my wife told me, doctor. Rebecca Narayan. The wife of Mr. Oltome also, speaker, knows. Dr. Lucy. Domo knows. Because they have been classmates. They are nurses, Kenya registered nurses. She's still working. But the other one has passed away. Mr. Oltome was able to clear me. Okay? He was given by my best friend Leokton to help me. 80,000. He misused the money and I was able to go. What do I want to say? If our brothers now can be like that, who can be a friend now in that case? How can we know who is a friend? If that is actually the case now. Proverbs 17 verse 17 states like this to conclude this matter. Who is a friend in that case? If your brother cannot be a friend of you, who else? You are given money to help people, but here you are now messing up to go. I remember Dr. Uburu even visited the hospital, and he asked me, what happened? Because we are told you are okay. Because I was his father, chief campaigner of Marsabit, 1992. Dr. Uburu visited me in Metropolitan. I think he has paid even some money. What? Yes. Because I was for the Kenya Secretary General, Marsabit. Dr. Uburu came and visited me, sure. Because they have heard I was near to go. Okay? Ninagonga ile ukuta na huko karibu nikusha kabisa. I was actually fainting, hitting there and there everywhere. Even windows, kuumia kabisa, I was near to die. How can we know who is a friend in that case? We are told in Proverbs chapter 17, a friend loves you at all times. Don't think that the person is your brother is a friend of you. No. Nowadays, your brother, somebody who is just, although, I'm an Israelite person born by a different man from the man who have born him, although he has married our mothers. Alright? Mr. The late Lakota Oltome, I was actually believed that I was born by an Israelite. Yes. But the man has married both mother, the mother of Speaker Oltome and my mom. My mom was the second, and his mother was actually the third wife of Oltome, Mr. Lakuda. The first wife has passed. I left actually 4 daughters, which I've inherited myself. Alright? So, what do I want to say here? A friend is a person who loves you at all times. I have given you a good friends. Like this one, Dr. Max. He has sponsored me throughout my life, from 1990, 91, and sponsored so many human beings to save them, their lives. From up country, and even now they're in section 58. He is sponsoring Baringo Rabin, Chapema, okay? Chapema Primary School, Marikat, Kiserian, here in, Kibira, Mutungulu, Kitui, Machakos, all this kind of stuff. Yeah, sponsoring kids. And also upcountry, Marsabit before. How do we know a friend is a person who loves you all the time? A friend can wound you when he also corrects you. He doesn't want you to be in problem. Alright? That's why the Bible says, a friend loves you at all times, and brother is born for adversity. Joseph was actually sold by his brothers. A brother can kill you, surely, now, even before. Don't think that a person is your brother and he cannot harm you. He can. He can. Shaitan akiingia mtu, when the person actually, the devil entered the person and he agreed, he can kill you surely. Yes. Yes. He can. Take care. Chunga sana. A person from very far can help you. I'm helped even by people who are very far from, even Africans. Mostly Americans have helped me a lot. And British. Than African even. Yes. Than the Kenyans. I told you even yesterday, my son was admitted to Harvard University and the Kenyan government refused free scholarship. Yeah, to be a Kenyan doctor. Kenya refused. Kenya refused to 2008 after completing, completing studies of at Nakuru High School, and he was admitted he was actually admitted at the Alliance, but he was shortlisted to be in Provincial School Kangaroo. The district commissioner called Otieno is the one who actually wrote a letter for me to take to Professional Director of Education Embu to change for the boy to be admitted again to Alliance or Nakuru, whichever I want, because I was actually working in this childcare international. So I accepted to take him to Nakuru High. And he got A in Marsabit. He was shortlisted to be second in Marsabit. In government school, he was number 1. Why? Because a person actually we have been schoolmates. We have completed from 4 together. Yeah? I used to help him even in chemistry. Okay? Director of Education Marsabit, 2000. Alright? It's called 2008. Until even 2000. It's called Sales Adano. He was my classmate. Yes. He was my classmate, throughout. We have been admitted in that school, high school, of Marsabit Boys High School, in 1978. And we completed 81. My closest in Deskmet. I used to even to help him in chemistry because I was the best student in chemistry in Marsabit Boys. And also the Christian Union chairman. Okay? The guy shortlisted my child to go, he doesn't want my child to go to Harvard, to go to Alliance. The district commissioner has to intervene. He called him, why are you doing this? He ran to Dr. Bonaya, save me. And he was transferred to Western. And later on, I think now he has retired. Or he sacked, I don't know. Okay? Because the district commissioner was shocked. How can you shortlist again human being names after national examination? So it many people can even tamper with the people's marks. Alright? He wanted other, the people to go, the other children to go to Alliance to take the position of the child. As if that is not enough, Kenya government again later on after this man passed again and got A there. Kenya certificate of primary education. And he got A again, Kenya secondary certificate of education. And he was admitted to Harvard University. Here it is. Yeah. The Kenya government again delayed. The same people are just following the boy. The same people, obvious. The same enemies. They are not friendly. Yes. The same enemies are just following the person. Until again he completed Chapukale campus, microbiology doctorate degree, and he has been masters. Not employed up to today. And he has graduated on 5th December 2012. 13 years, this man is not employed. So, who is your friend? How can we know friends and enemies? It is obvious. You can see. That is why I'm saying the Kenya government is an enemy of humanity. From that time up to now. Kama mtoto yako mwenyewe nakatazwa haki yake mpaka usai. And I'm a priest. trained pretty highly, sure. Huh? Wanatuchukia tu. Hakuna mtoto yangu mmoja hajamaliza form 4 and above. With degrees, 3 of them, and some, many other, completed also, you know, secondary and above. Now wamepita. None of them is employed. About 8 children. God has blessed me with different wives, obvious. Okay? None of them is employed. Watu wananichukia vibaya sana, enemies. What do I have to say? Test a friend through loyalty. A friend must be loyal to you. When you tell him something, he will do it. When now Honorable Joseph, Doctor, gave Mr. Matthew Latome my stepbrother money to take me to hospital, he was able to clear me. Who is more closer to me? The person who was married. We have a man, we believe that the mother of this man is my stepmother. Leoguton is again, although we are just related by a distance kind of a relative. The man did not reach me. The few couldn't reach me, I was near to die at the Metropolitan Hospital here. I don't know why I've even refused to go to hospital because beside Bible College, principal told me, we will take you to hospital. But I told them, I think Nairobi has the best hospital. Kumbe ninakuja kufa. I was near to die in Nairobi. Dr. Steve Lantoro told me, Mwalimu, wacha tukupeleke kwa, let me, teacher, tutor, lecturer, we will take you to hospital together with the student, pastors. Huh? I told them, I think I will go to Nairobi. Let me go to Nairobi. Because those are the best hospitals. Kumbe ninakuja kufa hapa. Some Samburus also were shot at in Loyangalani area. Anagonganishwa kupigana na Turkana. 5 of them are brought here and na kufalishwa because they are Kenyan service, men. Okay, 5 of them, including my in-law, was shot completely at the back. He was nailed to die. Okay. The signal again came from their home there, killed those people because they are terrorists. But the Kenyan police service. If I did not go to Kijabe Hospital, AIC, they could have been all clear. It is their people again, people who hate them. And those are the best, brave people we have in Arab area. Okay? What about my uncle? My in-law, actually, my in-law, Mr. Lisandam, Baba Samari. He was shot on the back. He was nailed to die completely. Okay? Another one called Lazaran was shot and that one passed away in the hospital. Huh? He was actually trying to be saved by another doctor here called Dr. Michelle. My neighbor, Charles, was also just my schoolmate or my contemporary, like Dr. Eli, my son. He was the one assigned to the man. And he told us we have tried the much we can, but he was shot on the side to the other side of ribs. Okay? By Turkanas. And we have lost him. And the other 3 others also survived, 4 survived narrow, dead, have been being shot. The signal came from home their home area. Some Burus again who had these people told Kajabi Hospital those are bandits and the Kenya Police Reservists. People nowadays, you think that your own people can kill you. Wakikuyu na uwa Wakikuyu, Masai na uwa Masai, Samburu na uwa Masai. That's the way this government now is doing. Wajaluo na uwa Wajaluo. Yeah, we are killing each other. Alright? Turkana na uwa Turkana. Kalenjin na uwa Kalenjin. Kikuyu na uwa Kikuyu. Meru na uwa Meru. Every tribe. Somali na uwa Somali. Nowadays, people you think it is your friends, closest people, are the one who can kill you more easier than even other tribes. Huh? I told the Dr. Steve Landor, the principal of African Church Bible College, let me go to Nairobi. I could have got help actually. Because those are pastors taking me to hospital. The principal would have been there. But out of my mind, I thought because my children are here and their home is here, and I think the best hospitals are here in Nairobi. Kumbe, best hospitals are in Narok. the rural areas than even here. Doctors here in Nairobi can kill you, but yes, originality will kill completely. What do you want to say? Test the way of loyalty, or when somebody tells you is a friend, even though you're a brother. A genuine friend also loves you during the best and worst times, including your wife. Kuna wanawake kama anaona huna pesa kwa mfuko ni adui yako. Kuna pia wanaume wanategemea wanawake, akiona hana pesa kwa mfuko, mwanamke anakuwa adui. Materialistic love. A person who loves you must love you all the time. Korel donga lekesham yata ndo ko unkaza ni yata. That's my mother language. Nado ke jil donga lekesham. Korel donga lekesham dangara ke silingi ngitim bene. Teni yata na ko kamba. Ya wangoro yin wale. Bure kabisa. Yo mekesham la donga. Loguru ni atoki. That person is human eaters flesh. Ujue hivyo. A friend true colors are revealed when you go through unusual, difficult or painful circumstances. Like now that time, when I myself got problem, I was sick. Because even the devil had priest more than anyone. He struck me with a very terrible kind of health problem that day. Like the way I had done the job, almost. And he cleared his family. And he cleared his wealth. Because we were attacking also the kingdom of the devil. So he hate us priests, particularly lecturers. Anatupikia sana. If you train one pastor fully, he can actually turn millions of people to God, to go to heaven. So a friend, a true friend, you can know him when you are going unusual, difficult and painful circumstances. Huyo mtu ndio anaitwa mtu yako. Mtu ile anakusaidia ndio mtu yako kabisa. Is your friend, your friend kabisa. A friend of mine, a classmate called Matthew Galgaro, education officer of Moyale, was my classmate. He's a Borana Oromo. When he left, we left in 1981, we left Form 4. He was the first one to be employed by United Nations, Marsabit. He got also teaching profession. He told me, he called me from home, Songa location. There are so many friends, Boranas. Alright? He called me from Marsabit to come and take my position. And I went and I took his position to become actually even program manager of United Nations 81 to almost 83. Borana. People, do you think that our enemy? People think that they are our enemies. We fight each other. Or almost. No. You can get even a friend from a different kind of a tribe. You think you perceive his enemy. Kosidida was my classmate. Borana. He's from Dribgombo. Manyatajulo, Dribgombo. He's the one who has sponsored my brother again from 4 years. Because he was actually Catholic Christian Fund manager, director, Marsabit. He was my classmate. He told me, I'm the one who is handling money of all sponsorship here. I will help this young man throughout Form 4. He did it. He's a Borana Oromo. A true friend, yes. I took them there to Marsabit to Songa. I told them, I will give you, because I'm the land, I'm also the person who is in charge of land, secretary of the land here, chief, secretary, as well as working, okay, with United Nations. I'm the one who's handling all matters about, lands here in Marsabit, in my location. Can I give you land? They told me, now we fear your people, they will kill us. Otherwise, I would have given each of them more than even 10 acres. Fertile land. Songa location. They told me they will be killed then. Because some of these people may not know that we are friends. So you can have a friend even where you cannot access to go. Later on, 84 hunger strike, I was taken to be World Vision Program Director. No, not food was hungry. No, NCCK, National Christian Churches of Kenya, to go and give Boranas in Moyale, sub-county, county, a constituency of Marsabit, to give them food along the border. our governor of Marsabit, Muhammad Ali, because their home is in Moyale, in Uran Lataka. He is an orphan. He was living at his own home. His uncle's home there, Uran Goda Lataka there. Alright? I was told he's an orphan. He was in class 6 because now my friend again has completed. I was the headmaster of Uran Primary School, but he went again to study and go to degrees later on. Matthew Gargalo, the district education officer again of Moyale. Yes, I think so now. Because he used to visit me in Embakasi. Okay, he has also his sons are also and daughters are doctors in Kenyatta Hospital. What do I want to say? He's from Sololo, Matthew Gargalo. I went again to give out food there, and I helped their family. Okay, I was giving them a lot of food. Because I was we are giving people milk, milk, mafuta, oil, and we have thousands and thousands of sacks from America. Bush was giving us food. All right, Moi told America to help them, and we have been helped with a lot of food, milk, KCC milk, oil, carnation kind of chocolates for the kid, milk. So I was the one who is in charge of distribution of food program all over Moyale. Dambalabashana, Dabel, Bori, all the town, Botiye, Uranlataka, Dambalabashana, all the areas, Uranlataka, Urangoda. I was the one who was in charge of distribution of food, giving people food, Boranas. And I'm not a Borana, alright? I was even nearly to be shot off my head by Oromo soldiers. Because they wanted me to give them 100 sacks of maize and milk and what. But I told them, Kenya government does not allow that. We will kill you. I told them, are you cannibals? They laughed. We will chop your head. They insisted. I told them, take off and go and drink soup if you wish. They laughed actually. They said, but you look like us in your body deflection. I told them, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I told them if you have to look for me to give you food, you have to look after people who are to protect people who are actually we are giving them food for work to have to do some kind of a dam called Yashere. We want to have a dam there for water catchment dam from Ethiopian highland and Kenyan likewise because Kenyans are sharing the same Ethiopian highland, so we can have water. So food for work, I started Yashere Dam, which is still there. Food for work. So those soldiers, Oromo, they are the one who are looking Kenyans this side. Well, they don't want to be staying in the Ethiopian country. So I used to give them food, and then they are also watchmen there with their guns. Alright? And they have not chopped off my head. And then later on now, when the district commissioner heard that I was near to be killed, but they told me to come and join army. Of course, I was also enlisted in the Kenya army. Okay? The plane which has, recruited Samburu County, Marsabit County, again came and recruited us there in Moyale. From, Samburu County, there was also another relative of ours, Langal Day, son. He was brought there as Kenya Boss. I was also listed as Kenya Boss. Lab, like Kipia Airbase, Moi Airbase. Lemuele also was there from Marsabit. We were just from Songa. Sala, we are all actually in Kenya Force. The same plane again who brought them to Moyale was an ill-fated plane. One engine fell, but he landed. And again we used the same again recruit of Moyale. We came all of us to here as Lee. And we are all again sacked later on. I was the first person to be told to go back. And they took me back. We went to Mandera. We landed again. We came again and landed at because it was actually a kind of Boeing which used to give soldiers food. All right, 878. He landed here. The same plane again. Landed in one engine failure almost. And I think it's the same plane who has cleared all soldiers. It's 54 of them later on. Together with Salah, which we have been actually recruited together. Okay? Moi, he was also in Moi. Abbas. They took me now, I went to Wajir, they left me at that, camp. For the time when I was waiting to be taken to Moelle by another plane, later on, helicopter. I stayed at Takaba, forest there. I'm military camp first. Sometime, I went again, meet again at some soldiers, which are some Buddhists, Langas, and then another one called Varsaya, they're all Groros. We stay there, why these people don't want to, they return you again, they don't want you. I told them, not me alone, they also return, they don't also, they say that we are recruited wrongly, they don't want us. Together with two other Gabras, they say that's actually, we have taken Borana position from well. That is the way people treat us. We are employed, and none of us is there. Including Makin, all those type of people now we have been listed together. They are all removed shortly. Including Lemuele, Farasi Lemuele, is now Reverend Pastor. Again, Salah was banned in one of the ill-fated plane among those 54 soldiers. So I thank God also. Maybe I could have been one of them. Okay? Even Makin, I'm told he was also sacked. He just sent him home. So none of us, because there are only 4 Samburus who have been in Kenya for that time. Okay, the Moile, President Moile, the Makin, Langalti from South Hor, us from Marsabit, Songa. Alright, 3 of us. Okay. Anyway, what we want to say here, a friend also can wound you, can tell you the truth. If you are doing something wrong, like usharati, like, fornication, adultery, or even killing people, he can tell you not to do that. But you think that is actually wounding you. Mambo inakuuma, lakini he's telling you the truth. A friend of yours can tell you the truth. Another thing, avoid also inappropriate kind of sharing information which are wrong, or gossip your friends, because that one will separate friendship. When your friend discovers that you are not telling the truth, he will also hate you. So also avoid drunkard and gluttonous human beings, because they are also in this list. Okay? In Proverbs 23, verse 20 to 21. The friend who are so drunkard and gluttonous were laughing. They can entice you to do so many things, because they are destroying their minds. Alright? Alright? They are very dangerous human beings. Okay? Those are, we call them people who can entice you to do crimes. And it's not good. In also Proverbs chapter 1, verse 10 to 19. Twende tukunywe pombe. And then they want you because of you have money. And they can take you even there and kill you. They can entice you. Some of them can call you when they're in Marsabit. And you can be killed here. These brokers. Go there. Chomo inongo jam kira uye inongo chomo ru dengan niya. Napikir mangat terchate. Ni bakal mangat ko ite mukatara. Kaya el brokers hotu na jabak tamar sab. O malis all to Arabal. Those areas of Arabal area. They are sending people Mount Kulal. Those brokers are very common there. These terrorists. Brokers. They can send other people to go. Nere nil mana. Abagna dil gao dala ya bagay jo hol na rumbe. Era ora ultungana o chukusi mu iltungana. Chomo ino ngoji tu mai Arabal de ne chomo ba ngororo iti de na pegal tungana mangati madara tini. Na ril tungana mangati. Several of them. So don't even think that your friend, your brother can send you to go above you. They can. Some of them are brokers. Even your own brother, your own sister, your own anybody, friends. They may not be your friends. Marsab, those brokers are very common there. As we speak now, there are some of them who are in these brokers are playing these cards within tribes. Gorore ina Gorda Lamadada, even Bishop Lamadada is in almost Tribugombo with his children. And he's a Samburu man. Bishop. Huh? This man who is actually tricky, so tricky man. I told you yesterday. Huh? Which now he has even sold the Songa. Look here, the land. He has sold the land here of Songa, 20,000 to assistant chief. Okay? Here it is. It is written clearly here. Galei kitu kamili. Kabisa. Eh? Do you see? Eh? He has sold to Chief Alkayo, assistant chief of Songa, location. Marsabit, African Church, Marsabit District Church Council. A priest has turned to be a broker. And he's called like Bishop of Marsabit. He has sold this land with 20,000 and he was given 15,000. And he has also have some friends, church elders like David Barnaba. They have signed here. Solomon Alkai also assistant chief has signed here. Another Muse also church elder called Lesekan. Okay, Philip Lesekan Lekapan. They have signed here. Lamar is there, has signed it. How can you sell as a dispensary of a church with the 20,000 shillings? African church, my home church. The one now with 8 people dead. Mass grave. Huh? The children of Lamadera now is in Tribkombo. Eh? These people are playing cards. Borana are bad, Samburus are bad. Because they are both playing cards. And selling blood of human beings. In my church now, this 1 year old, we have 8 youths who are in the church grave. I'm now struggling for them to be exhumed, to be paid by the government. Priest called Daniel Lamadera. He's selling a church blood. Here it is, an official letter. 23rd April 1989. Mambo ya Mungu hapana chesa naye bwana. This document is a document of that time. God has preserved the document. We are getting from the files. Okay? And these are the people of that type of human being, which actually the Bible, Joshua cleared them with their families. In the book of Joshua, chapter 7, verse 24. You take mpaka unaikuwa muisi mpaka unaibia Mungu. Life. Huh? The same man is telling you other people you are going to hell. The same man. And he's an AIC bishop up to now. That's why I told Bishop of African Church, Bishop Mulwa, which I was coaching him as an elder to be a pastor. He's an archbishop now. Here in Bible, because I went recently and I used to go to join them in their prayer meeting at the Capitol Hill. Headquarters. Okay? To remove that man. Yes. And the person they have sacked, although they have been classmates, they are actually trained priests for 2 years. 1990s. Called Bishop Job, which was better because he's married to administrator. Jordu. Okay? I told him to return that man back again to Job, although he was sacked, and now they have returned him. He's better off. They are all class 7 leavers there about. Because it was actually our classmate, our time. Lamadada, I'm sure he was my classmate. But Job, I don't know whether he has completed Sunday 7 or not. But he not to go to secondary school, all of them. Huh? What do I want to say? They are all Puani Bible Institute 2 years. Huh? Because they have been learning a half day, because they say that they hate Puani Bible School is so hot, and they have been actually also looking as Westmen, centuries, Americans and other Britons and all, these tourists who have been actually giving the memory verses in active Bible study for a half day for 4 years, which is 2 years trainees, including my in-law, Aaron Lissandam, and also, Legib Sakayo, and many others. Alright? Actually, some of them have not completed even class 7. Probably Lamadera only. The one who have completed standard 7, yes. Among those who I mentioned now. Because he was my classmate. And he did not do well. Okay? He did not pass exam to go to high school. His children now in Tribukombo, Borana. He is telling Borana, we are bad. He is telling us, Borana are bad. And he is telling the church, killing human beings, and they are in the church. They are recruiting people who are not pastors like Disole to be church priests. The one I've chased recently. And he was so near even to kill me together with other gang. I was nearly going to be in the same grave with this 8 university student and youth, my youth. Nearly in a single location. God saved me because the anti-terror police, KWS have get hold of them, all of them, and also the Ndrango actually OSPD protected me also. OSPD of Marsabit. And we have actually apprehended them. Those two, Mwalimu headmaster of Songa and that fake priest called Shioli. We have apprehended them, and they have stayed actually within that camp for almost 3 days. Anti-terror police, Kenya WS, because that's what actually OSPD of Marsabit told them to do. So I told them, hold on, we are going to get some more help also together with from the office of the internal security for this execution to tell how to come Shanga Kwanza. And then the government will know how to do with them. Lamadada, Bishop Lamadada, fake priest with a fake degree from Ethiopia, which have not suffering people degree, Kerisho, called David Shiole, that disabled headmaster of Songa called Francis Laganaba, they will be answerable. Huh? They will be answerable. And Lamadada also will tell the world why is he selling church plot and keeping human being, keeping youths in the churches who are dead. He's alliancing with the terrorists. And he's in Tribukambo, Borana area. His wife is there. He also wife is class 4 liver. And he has given an okay to inject the people from those Samburu areas with no doctors. Arapal, a class 4 liver, Jamila, Lamadada, Bishop Lamadada. He's a very terrible one. Very terrible. The cases now I'm following here in Nairobi at the Deputy President office. That is why when the Deputy President was afraid to go to Marsabit town, he diverted this mission to Koro, rural area, rental area, to go to a church, and he met not less than about 20 people, 50, in the church, and came back to Nairobi. For his own life safety, Professor Kithure Kindiki, His Excellency Deputy President of Kenya, as we speak, he is afraid to land in Marsabit because of this mess. These people are killers. They can kill human beings. Okay? So I'm following this case there. Now if Kindiki is afraid to go to Marsabit, what about us? Yes, Kindiki. Yes, Deputy President, Vice President, or Deputy President in that case. He is afraid to go to Marsabit. That is why I told him, give me anti-terror police to go and execute these human beings, because I'm from those ends. I know better than him, honestly speaking. National Cohesion Integration Commission also, Reverend Kobia, I shared this sentiment. He's also afraid to go there. And doesn't know the area. Yes, I used to go to his office together with my Vice President. Alright? Honorable His Excellency Nico Gubo. Alright. What do I want to say? Remember, we have good friends and bad friends. And the devil can enter anyone. Shetani anaweza kuingilia kila mtu. Iliingilia hata Judas. Even Judas Iscariot was Christ's disciple. He's a man of God. And he cleared Jesus Christ for 3 days. Was nearly to Kapisa. Was inside grave for 3 days, sinless. God. Christians say God, yes. Jesus Christ. Alright. And he resurrected. And not only Christ resurrected, even Lazarus. And so many other Dorcas. Alright? When God wants to bring you to life, He can. So what we have to say here, we have good friends and bad friends. And gossip separate friends. Also, in Proverbs chapter 16, verse 28. I'm not gossiping actually, honestly speaking. Neither adding or subtracting the word of God. In Deuteronomy chapter 2, verse 2. Or Revelation chapter 22, verse 18 and 19. I'm not cheating at all here. The voice you are hearing is from God, not me. I'm just an ordinary power God of God. Mouthpiece, priest, prophet of God. Nabii ya Mungu. Naongea.